the Port Regional and the Maryville Semi-State. Shawn McMurray from Portage, an unbeaten junior, a record of 48-0 with a career record of 119-12. Finished first at the Maryville Semi-State, a two-time sectional champion, three-time regional champion, a six-time freestyle and folk style All-American, seventh at 112 as a freshman, and won the 135-pound weight class as a sophomore.
Mark, we've seen a lot of action already. McMurray, the defending state champion at 135, got the opening takedown, and Quiroz, a freshman, did a nice job on a switch, and now he's riding a spiral ride. It's where he gets a Nelson on the near side, and McMurray's able to stand up, get the reverse, get the escape, and a takedown.
135 to 152 is a pretty decent jump.
Yes. But what can you say about Quiroz, a freshman who makes it out in a 152-pound weight class to the state championship match?
He's on the bottom there with a CHS across the chest of the gold singlet.
This is a rematch of last week's semi-state championship from Maryville.
That's a meat grinder up there, isn't it? That semi-state at Maryville.
They've done well. There's a lot of great wrestlers come from that area.
Quiroz beat Aaron Estrada of Munster 11-5. McMurray went over Mosier of Yorktown. Kyle Mosier was undefeated, the senior, coming into the semifinals. And he was able to beat him 7-6, that decision.
That was number 1 versus number 2 in that particular match.
McMurray started out at 112 in 2007, now finds himself at 152, and I would bet that his loved ones have their grocery bill to prove that. Having one that's about 16 of my own, I can tell you that you can't feed them enough oftentimes.
Well,
make sure you're feeding them the right things, certainly, but sometimes you can't feed them enough.
He looks healthy, but it looks like nature's taking his course. Now, Quiroz will try to get a Nelson on the near side, and if McMurray steps up, he'll try to put his inside leg in and lace it and go for what is called a Mills roll. But he's not having any luck with that right now.
Points early, Quiroz with 2.
Here comes a switch.
5 for McMurray.
And an attempted re-switch, and McMurray stepped back across, and he's got his leg in. Now you might see a Turk again. If he elevates that leg and does a crossface, but Quiroz is pulling out of it, crawling out of it. He's doing the right thing. He's scooting away.
About a minute to go in period number 2. 7-2 your score. Portage, Shawn McMurray, the junior, with a record of 48-0, as we mentioned, 119-12 overall.
He's got the leg in from the near side, and he's got the threading the needle is what it's called commonly, pulling the wrist of the far arm between the legs, and now he can try several different pinning combinations. But he's released the leg. Quiroz is trying to buy a little time and get his wrist free so he can get up and actually start wrestling again. Right now, McMurray's overpowering him.
35 seconds left in period number 2. Again, 7-2 your score. Shawn McMurray trying to win his second state championship. The first came in his sophomore season at 135 pounds.
Well, he's got the hook, or he's got the thread. He's got the arm threaded through, and he's trying to get a hook with it. And with that, he could run a tilt, expose Quiroz to his back. But Anthony's doing a good job of bellying down.
Flurry of scoring early, and things have subsided a little bit. The pace of the match has slowed quite a bit.
Now he's got his wrist free. Maybe he can make a move. Here he comes as a sit out.
Period number 2 gone. 7-2 your score. So a couple of minutes away from the state championship is Shawn McMurray of Portage.
Anthony Quiroz takes down in the last period, and he's got some territory to cover. Quiroz will try either a sit out and then go to a switch, or a sit out and try to force himself to his feet. And Shawn McMurray did a nice job picking the ankle, breaking him down.
Shawn McMurray looks like he's been in control from the time the first whistle blew.
Well, after that first flurry, when he got the takedown and Quiroz was able to reverse him, after that, it's been pretty much all McMurray.
Great learning experience for Quiroz, though. As we mentioned, just a freshman. And, and never assume that you're going to get back here, but certainly the experience of getting here as a freshman gives him an idea of what the plan of action needs to be in the offseason.
I think you're right. Now he steps up. Oh, nice move. Nice move.
Just ran out of real estate. Minute 14 left in the final period. Still 7-2.
He stood up and he tried to do a roll back, a pancake-like roll from his feet.
But not sure what the course of conversation is here.
I think he might be looking for an escape.
Well, they're going to give him one for the escape. So the officials talking it over.
Now the referee or the coach from Portage is going to come over and ask a question about that. Sometimes those are judgment calls. Sometimes they're very clear. But, when do you have control when you go out of bounds? Those are difficult calls for officials, and there's a lot of human judgment involved. The good thing is we have assistant referees. Steve Anslinger's there to help as the assistant, and it was a good call.
1 minute left. Chesterton's Anthony Quiroz trying to win a state championship, but Shawn McMurray trying to win his second.
McMurray's
two different weight classes, excuse me.
McMurray is keeping good base. He's not going to give anything away easily. It looks like Quiroz, I can't see from here, is running a front quarter, but it's going to be hard to score against.
41 seconds left in the period.
McMurray's in control right now. He's just got to keep a good base and be ready to defend any attack from Quiroz. Nice front headlock, snapped him down. He might even give up two here and still be pretty comfortable with it. Now he's going back to that front quarter.
7-3 the score.
Nice job, takedown. Took him down, he spun. Now he immediately releases him with 17 seconds left. 8-5.
The sand about to run out of the hourglass on Quiroz. And the 152-pound championship will belong to Shawn McMurray of Portage, who wins his second title, the other one coming during his sophomore season at 135 pounds. Nice match. He scored early, scored often, and wrestled a smart match after that. Really didn't make any mistakes and didn't give Quiroz a chance to mount any sort of offense whatsoever. No question, guys like Dave Arrett and John Kuntz did an outstanding job at Martinsville for a number of years. And Dave Arrett, the last few years, it seems strange because his son Zach is now the wrestling coach at Mooresville, and seeing Dave Arrett walk around the gym at Mooresville in that blue and gold looks a little odd to me, but he's there to support Zach, no doubt. They're introducing now the 152-pound top 8.
And Drake Stein, who was injured and carried to the hospital earlier today, is on the stand with his 8th place award. That's really good to see.
Good news.
Fourth place goes to Munster's Aaron Estrada. Finishing third from Yorktown, Kyle Mosier. Runner-up at 152, Chesterton High School freshman Anthony Quiroz. Taking the top spot, and this is junior season, finishing 49-0 from Portage High School, Shawn McMurray.
Congratulations to Shawn McMurray of Portage High School.